We have the man, the myth, the legend, Conor McGregor, the biggest superstar in Ireland, of course, by a mile, at the White House today to meet President Trump. First and foremost, before we react to that full video, which will be coming after this video, he kind of is talking to the press a little bit. He's at the White House press secretary talking to her and, you know, giving a little bit of a speech. We also have a couple of other videos after this with Simon Harris talking about how Conor McGregor isn't representing Ireland and all this different stuff, but we're going to get into that. First of all, let's listen to what Conor McGregor has to say in the White House, talking to the White House press secretary, talking to all the sort of news outlets in the US, okay? This one's going to be legendary, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Loads of videos coming out every single day. There's something new going on, so I love reacting and talking about these news topics. So let's hear it, guys. The next president of Ireland. Let's go, man.
First of all, did you get some time with President Trump? And also, I know there's some Irish immigrants in the U.S. without status. What do you think should happen to them?
The Irish immigrants?
There's some recent Irish immigrants without legal status.
Are we taking questions?
Taking over the podium.
Ireland and America, we are siblings. We consider America our big sibling. So it's important for Ireland to have be a peaceful, happy, prosperous country for the 40 million Irish Americans to have a place to visit, to come back to their home. So we wish for our relationship with the United States to continue, and we wish to be taken care of by the big bro. You know, the United States should look after its little bro, and that's how we feel.
That's very well said. Very well said. So, this idea that there's 40 million Irish Americans in the US, we have a massive connection with the US. Everyone that left Ireland, back in the day when there was poverty, the US helped us, and then in return we helped them out. John F. Kennedy, some great leaders have been from the US, but the US should absolutely help us out. I got a comment recently saying it doesn't matter that if Americans start speaking Irish again, where he's completely wrong. If Donald Trump was to implement laws and tariffs on Ireland and said to the Taoiseach, if you don't implement these Irish things to keep Irish culture alive, then we're going to tax and tariff the hell out of you. Tomorrow, Ireland would be completely overhauled with new change. The US has the most power, the most money. They could easily help us out and do that. Easily, guys. There is a massive need for these things to happen. I think that's what's going to happen in the next couple of years. I know a lot of people, on the right, conservative people are getting fired up about Conor McGregor being in the White House. I just think it's going to happen. I don't really think that Micheál Martin and Simon Harris have as much pull as people like Conor McGregor. I know it seems insane, but when Conor McGregor goes over to talk to Trump, and Trump is saying that his favorite Irish person in the world is Conor McGregor, I mean, it kind of tells you everything you need to know about how Trump is thinking and his mindset going into the next few years. Okay, he wants to make Irish people an elevated people. He wants to bring up the culture, he wants to bring up the status of the place. He wants to help us out. They have the most money, they have the most history with us of any country in the world, apart from England, you could say. But I would say even more so because we have the same history, the oppression by the British. So, well, very well said.
There's some trade disputes between the US and the EU, and how do you think?
We wish exemption.
We actually have some stuff that we have to do right now. Conor is here to meet with the president. He'll be meeting with him later this afternoon. We couldn't think of a better guest to have with us on St. Patrick's Day. We're both wearing our green. This was not planned, but very festive. And as you know, I'll be having a briefing later at 1 o'clock, so we'll talk more about their meeting later. But he's going over to meet with some other administration officials. He's spending the day in Washington, D.C.
For sure. So I'm here to raise the issues that people of Ireland face, and it'll be music to the people of Ireland's ears, because never on the main stage has the issues the people of Ireland face been spoke. Our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland.
100%. Very well said.
And it's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland.
Yep.
What is going on in Ireland is a travesty. Our government is the government of zero action with zero accountability. Our money is being spent on overseas issues that has nothing to do with the Irish people. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop. So issues need to be addressed, and the 40 million Irish Americans, as I said, need to hear this, because if not, there will be no place to come home and visit.
Wow, very powerful. As he said, guys, right off the bat, he talks about how we're funding different things in Ireland. We're funding different countries and we're sending money overseas. For what reason? You know, Ireland is a tiny country. We don't have that much money. Maybe the US can do that. But even now we see the US with Doge is not able to fund these other countries because they're losing money hand over fist. Their country is about to go bankrupt. Like, and then we have Ireland funding these countries. And then second of all, he talks about the immigration issue, this sort of like mass immigration movement of people that don't even speak English, that have no education, that who the hell is going to hire these people in Ireland? I mean, it just makes completely no sense. You know, very nuanced topic, obviously. You know, immigration into Ireland, you know, has been a long historical thing, as have Irish people went abroad. But this sort of like mass moving of like 1,000 people into some sort of warehouse in flipping Louth or in the middle of the countryside, middle of nowhere, middle of you know, Roscommon or something, that's not really going to help anyone in Ireland or those people. You know, it should be like integrated throughout the different, you know, society and kind of done. I mean, I don't think that should happen at all. That should be stopped straight away, because it's kind of changing the country in a way that's not positively affecting the people. Everything should be done for the country of Ireland. Ireland first. Like, that's China first, Russia first. Like, everyone thinks that their own country comes first, right? America first. Whereas, like, we always think, like, outside like that. And now Trump came in, he's going to try and change that whole idea. Because, yeah, truth be told, if Irish Americans come home and there's no culture left in Ireland, which culture is a very nuanced topic as well, same as immigration, but you guys kind of understand what I'm saying when I talk about culture. There'll be no culture left. Like, let's just call it how it is. Here we got a video from the Secretary of Defense, Peter Hegseth. Okay, he is one of Trump's right-hand men as well, so let's hear what he has to say with him.
Hey, I'm here with the one and only Conor McGregor. You got a message for the troops?
Yes, the notorious Conor McGregor here. This is a message to the great troops of the United States of America. I'm here with your Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth. You're in good hands. Men, women, keep fighting the good fight. Fight, 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 as the big man says. Let's go, troops of America. God bless.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, brother. Thank you.
That is legendary. That's legendary. All right, guys. So McGregor's almost doing some sort of a press run, it seems like, in the White House. It's pretty legendary to see, guys. Like, I love to see people like, you know, athletes and stuff going over. I mean, they could have sent Katie Harrington as well. You know, they could have sent a whole bunch of people. You know, they could have sent other, you know, women fighters and that kind of stuff. But of course, you know, as Trump said, his favorite person is McGregor. You know, who better person to go? And you know, Trump also invited Conor McGregor to the inauguration. Okay, and nobody else from the whole of Ireland, the whole Irish government, was invited to the inauguration of Trump's, you know, inauguration. So it's kind of unbelievable. Now, our second last video, we have Simon Harris talking about Conor McGregor going to the White House. This one should be absolutely hilarious. Let's get it, guys.
Look, it's for President Trump to invite whoever he wants to his home, and he's perfectly entitled to do whatever he wishes in relation to who he decides to invite to the White House. But let me be very clear, Conor McGregor is not here in the United States representing Ireland or the people of Ireland. He's here in a personal capacity. He doesn't speak for Ireland, he doesn't speak for the people of Ireland, he has no mandate to do such, and my views on him are very clear, well established previously.
So yeah, a lot to unpack there. He says, you know, Trump can invite whoever he wants to his home. Thanks for telling us that, Simon Harris. We didn't know that. I mean, of course we knew that, everybody. So really unnecessary right there, you know, to say that. But anyways, then he says, you know, Conor McGregor doesn't represent the people of Ireland, except the fact that on Twitter he has massive following. Everyone always loves him. Elon Musk is great friends with him. Donald Trump said that, you know, he's his favorite Irish person. He's also the biggest fighter in the whole country. He's loved by everybody. He's literally what inspired me to do a lot of work. The sort of rags to riches story. This guy was literally on the dole of the welfare system, €200 a week, and then now he's driving a Lamborghini yacht. The guy's an absolute legend for Ireland. I mean, say what you want. You might not like the guy outside of whatever, but it's like, yeah, pretty legendary stuff when it comes to business and fighting and all that type of thing. And in a sheer twist of irony, Simon Harris saying that, you know, he doesn't represent the people of Ireland, Trump has literally invited him to ask him about the people of Ireland and ask him how he can improve the country as a whole. While Simon Harris looks like he's out there on Wall Street, he's knocking on the windows, please, daddy, please, Trump, let me in. Like, so he's not invited, but Conor McGregor is. So it's kind of ironic that he would say that. I mean, pure jealousy. When you're better than people, guys, they're jealous of that. Okay, you'll never meet a hater that's doing better than you. You know, understand? And I would say Conor McGregor is financially doing a lot better. Conor McGregor is a billionaire, and Simon Harris is God knows how much he's worth. Let's listen to that once more.
States representing Ireland or the people of Ireland. He's here in a personal capacity. He doesn't speak for Ireland. He doesn't speak for the people of Ireland. He has no mandate to do such. And my views.
And I'll be honest with you as well, guys. I don't think that Simon Harris and the four people right there, Roderick Gorman, Simon Harris, Leo Varadkar, and of course Micheál Martin, I don't think any of those 4 people speak for the people of Ireland. If you have any common sense, you'd understand that that is true. Okay, so last video here, guys, we kind of finally found out what the Burke family, Enoch Burke, their mom, Isaiah, their brother, I finally found out what they were doing in the US, okay? Because remember, everybody thought that they were being funded by Elon Musk to kind of go over and protest Micheál Martin being there, and they kind of got thrown out by the police at the US gala. Here we have these patriots, okay, of course, representing the people of Ireland here, doing some sort of parade, doing some sort of, some sort of, obviously, protest. And yeah, we're going to find out exactly what's the crack here, because I actually didn't know, I didn't watch any of the videos here. So let's see what exactly is going on. So we got a couple of posters here. St. Patrick's Day, no religious freedom in Ireland. Yeah, because one of the whole reasons why Enoch Burke was locked up was because he didn't want to address this kid mind you, okay, in the classroom by their pronouns, them, zer, him, they, them. I don't really know. I don't even know. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know, and I don't ever want to know what that pronoun stuff is. I'll be perfectly honest with you. So he didn't want to address him. So then, because of the religion, because in Christianity it doesn't really allow that kind of stuff, let's just say that much, then he basically got fired, put in jail for 600 plus, nearly 600 days. So
Martina, would you like to say anything?
Yes.
About what brought you over here today?
oh,
What's the truth about Ireland?
these ladies were like, what are you doing over here in America? like they're just so bitchs, right? They're just such little, just pansies, like trying to like antagonize and try to like make fun of the people that are trying to stand up for our freedoms. You know what I mean? It's kind of ridiculous, guys. No one's ever said anything to me, but I would find it absurd that somebody would attack me or anyone on the internet, on any of these people that stand up for our freedoms. How could you even do that? Like, we're fighting for more freedoms for the people of Ireland. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It just doesn't make any logical sense. We're just logically thinking, right?
Yes.
That you think American people need to know?
Going on to highlight this. Yes. Yeah.
How come Enoch didn't come with you?
If you didn't get the memo, stupid lady, Enoch Burke is in jail. He has a host of charges in Ireland because he refuses to, submit to the woke bullshit. That's what they want you to do as well. Make no mistake about it. They want you to apologize. They want you to bow down to the woke bullshit. Please, woke, don't abuse me. The DEI, Marxist crazy ideology. That's what they want you to bow down to. When if you don't bow down to it, they make your life hard.
Because it's a religious matter. It's to do with his religious belief.
I don't think transgender is a religious problem.
Well, it is.
It is.
Yes, yeah. Male and female, that's what God's created.
I think it's more like
Are you hoping to talk to the Taoiseach before he makes his way to the White House?
I've just said what I've said, and I'm going to leave it at that.
On a basic level, you don't really most people, on the left or right, wouldn't really care what people do on their own personal home. But what people take issue of, the whole T stuff, whatever, is, making it law. Okay, same thing that happened to Jordan Peterson 9 years ago. They tried to make it law, try to put him in jail for his beliefs on something. Okay, like, you don't have to call anybody anything, but you could do whatever you want. It's a free world. If you want to, become something, a cat, if you want to become a tree, whatever, then you can become that, guys, to a certain point. But it's just kind of like the whole law around it saying you have to, affirm this guy to be this sort of thing that they want to be themselves. It's just absurd to me. It just doesn't make any logical sense. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Just said I'd react to a few of those videos. Kind of crazy there, the Enoch Burke one. They got a few people asking what's the crack there, what's going on. who knows? I mean, honestly, guys, everything is so blurred in the news. Like, even News Talk, RTE, Virgin Media, and Joe.ie, the four of those news radio stations and media platforms are so ambiguous. They're so like, it's very hard to cut through the bullshit with them. You know, for me, I cut through the bullshit. With those news platforms, they just beat around the bush so much. Me, sometimes I have to beat around the bush, right, for the YouTube, but you know, and I this is why I built my channel on being 100% authentic. You have to do that on YouTube, because if you don't, people will call you out for your bullshit. I haven't been called out yet. No one's made any videos about me yet. So this is how you know. And other people that I watch, other people that post videos just like me from Ireland, nobody's called them out. Why? Because we're authentic. We're 100% real, as they call it. Okay, you know, and it's just what it is. What it is. With these mainstream news platforms, they're all full of shit, guys. They're all bullshit. It's just spreading propaganda, spreading hate, spreading divide. You know, it's left versus this, black versus, it's like, you know, divide. We're on top, though. It's not that anymore. We know that it's the elites versus the flippin' have-nothings. That's basically what it is in society in 2025. I love you all. Thank you so much for the support. I can't do it without you. If you want to help keep pushing this message and support me, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member of my channel. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace.